Let's check this one out.
What's your name, love?
Ivy,
Ivy, where you calling me from?
Chicago.
Ivy. That reminds me of the name that was on Snowfall.
I don't watch it. Sorry.
Okay, it's over now. It was a good series. Ivy, where you calling me from again, baby?
Chicago.
Chicago. It's Chicago night.
Yes, it's Chicago now.
It's Chicago
But
night. I think all my guests have been, the majority of the guests have been from Chicago. So Ivy, Chicago, how old are you, love?
36, 30 something, 36.
You don't know your age, baby?
Okay, look, when you get older, you start forgetting.
Okay.
So
So
I'm about
don't
to
have your hair cut
I'm
off,
about
okay?
to be 37. I'm about to be 37 in like 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't have your hair
37, and you're still single. You're closer to 40 than you are to 30. I've said this before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. Dating is easy for women. So why are you still single in your 30s? Late 30s. Why? It's like, it don't make sense when it's so easy for you. Because more than likely, you are attracted to terrible men. You know, you're attracted to the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the cheaters, the liars, whatever. Or you are hard to deal with. Usually, bit of both. So that shows you that, you know what, you're gonna fail.
cut off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do
So
want
you're
to start off. Can I say something, Kendra, real quick? Just real quick. Can little cousins? I got people in the comments. I want to say that taking pictures, so don't start with me. I'm a real life Aries, and I will hunt y'all down. So don't start with me. Okay?
Hold up.
Thank you.
Not that screenshot. If you talk shit, she gonna find you after the show.
Already the attitude. This is like, didn't I say it? Hard to deal with. It's like, to be honest, it's like, how hard is it for men to find feminine women? Ladylike. Why do you need to start something? Who cares what strangers think? Who cares what strangers think? It's like, this is a thing where women ask for provider men. Guess what? Provider men, they want ladies. They want feminine women. Provider men are tired of the overly aggressive, it's like annoying attitude of these women. We are tired of it. It is annoying. It's hard to deal with. It's just like, and yet you wonder why you can't find a provider man, because you are not feminine. 37, I'm sorry, you can't teach old dogs new tricks. She's the typical strong, independent woman. And when I say a strong, independent woman, that ain't a compliment. That ain't a compliment. That's an insult. Because you are too aggressive, too masculine to be with an actual man. Because here's the thing. No. To be a real man is not to handle your BS. No. Because men don't want to handle your BS. Men don't want to try to conquer the world, try to survive the world, try to fight the world, and then come home and then fight your ass. Men don't want that. No strong leader wants to be out in the battlefield, come home to a war.
And she's from Chicago. I be trying to tell y'all, listen.
Yeah, I mean, Kendra G's she's no better than these women too. She may be a little bit logical, or she may be like, understand that, you know what, she's not gonna find the man she wants, but she's not that much better than these women.
Some people ain't about this life in real life. And y'all be real tough and big bad on the internet. But sometimes you're gonna talk about the wrong one and they're gonna be real life consequences. And I'm gonna tell you one thing I know for certain, one thing I know for sure. Chicago people don't make threats that they don't back up.
I'm just
Now
saying.
that's it.
I'm just saying.
So they make you
Now
a
this
threat.
is real tough. It's 2.5 people on here. This is tough. Now, if y'all ain't been here, keep it quiet.
They don't make threats, they make promises. Take that. I live there. I know it. So y'all might not know Chicago people don't play. So if you ain't about that life, just keep your fingers off the comment section and watch the show.
Great. Now you want to say now you want to portray how ghetto Chicago people are. You want to be violent? You want to be violent? You want to give an attitude? I'm not surprised you're single.
Thank you. That's all I want to say.
Let's go.
Yeah. Threatening people online. Very, very charming. Very it's like very feminine of you.
You ain't got to tell me, Ivy. I already know how y'all get to it. Okay? Ivy, how old are you again, girl? What's the age we
Well,
going
I'm
with?
36. I'm 36, about to be 37 in like 3 weeks.
And what's your zodiac sign?
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
Yeah, I know.
I'm an Aries. Oh, go for them.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, one.
How old is your child?
4.
Or why you not with the dad?
It didn't work out.
Have you ever been married?
No. Go, Robert, go sit down.
That's why it didn't work out. Men are fine with impregnating these overly aggressive women. Men are fine with it. What men don't want is to be married to these masculine women.
Ivy, Chicago, 36 Aries. What you do for a living?
Media.
What do you do in media?
Advertising. We actually used to work in the same building. I saw you before.
What building?
Kendra. The Ion Center. So we worked at WGCI, like right down here. So I used to see you.
Yeah, shout out to WGCI where I worked for 8 years before I quit my job and moved to California. So I think I won't shout it out. There was a couple advertising agencies in that building.
Don't say
that. I got you, girl. Here we go. Ivy, she works in media advertising. Chicago, 36 Aries. Never married, right?
No.
Never married, one child. That's 4. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Someone that believes in God. And when I say like believe in God, not somebody just say like I'm spiritual or that say like, oh, I believe in a higher power. No, like you gotta say God.
Here, it's like you get closer. Another woman said, I want a man that believes in God. This baby mama, never been married, wants a man that believes in God. This baby mama that never been married wants a man that believes in God.
You can't make this shit up. You can't.
This is why I consistently say women that want godly men are red flags, because these women are not examples of the word of God. They're not. They don't live by it. They don't follow it. But you know, why do these women want men of God? Because they want to shackle a man to the words of God. They don't want to shackle themselves to the words of God. Because, you know, a man that's truly God-fearing, yes, he's going to have morality. He's going to have integrity. But here's the thing. These women, sadly, don't qualify for those men because they have proven themselves to be a woman of low morality, a woman of low integrity. But they want to shackle a man to the word. Yes, a sucker she can control.
A man that's generous, a man.
Yeah, we was on. Okay, we were on Instagram.
Mhm.
We got disconnected. I know you're from Chicago. Let me pull you up because you said some stuff, child. Ivy's from Chicago. She let it be known on Instagram she was screenshotting. She had people screenshot anybody talking shit about her. So she will see y'all later.
And
She
I
will
don't
see.
play.
Okay, here it is. Here we go. So Ivy is media advertising in Chicago, 36, Aries, never married, mom to a 4-year-old. I can't remember where we left off, but this is a new platform, so I'll just ask you so they can understand who we talking to. What kind of man you looking for, Mama?
I'm looking for a man that's believe in God.
You
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
And not just say like, oh, I'm spiritual, I believe in a higher power like those folks in California. No, I'm talking about real God. A man that's a problem
Wait,
solver.
what happened? What you say about the folks in California?
So like it's so many people like this young generation. They be like, oh, I believe in a higher power, or like they don't want to say God. I'm not with that. No, say you believe in God. Otherwise, it's absolutely not. I don't. I
But
did
why
it.
did California get that straight bullet? That's everywhere.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Yeah. Sorry. Go sit down now. Sorry.
Okay, continue. So you gotta believe in God, not a higher power, child. California, we done got a straight bullet, but okay, keep it continuing.
Okay, so yeah, what else did I say? A man that's a problem solver. I love a man that's a problem solver. So if I call you up and I say, hey babe, such and such, okay, I need you to problem solve with me. Like I do that on a regular day basis, but I know I need a man to come through.
man that fix her problem. Again, it's just constantly women just want to use men. You want him to problem solve for you. Haram. Yes, haram.
I like a man that's family oriented, that gets along with his mother, and the rest of his family members. A man that is generous, a man that's a giver. So,
Oh yeah. You know what's funny? Another girl said this tonight. She was in Houston, generous. I feel like generous is the new code word for my ladies.
yes, it is. And I love a man that gives and thinks about me, and a man that comes with his own finances, and when he go to the store, he's automatically thinking about me. And don't get it wrong, I got my own job, y'all. I make my own money, but you got to come with money.
This, I'm saying this. Great. You have your own job, you have your money. It means nothing. Again, this is why why do you think I make these videos? Why do you think I make these videos? Because this is a thing where men don't have a voice. Men don't have a voice. We only hear the bullshit that comes out of women's mouth. That's it. Women think they say, I have a job, I have my money. Means what? You have a job, you have your money. Means absolutely fucking nothing. It means nothing. Because what? You still want a man to be generous. You still want a man to buy you shit. When he goes out, he needs to be thinking about you. So, you only care if he has money. Again, you have money means nothing to him. Because it's not like you're going out and buying him shit. It's not like you are providing for him. It's not like you are paying for dates. No. Your expectation is on him to have the money. And this is why men with money, they don't settle down. Because the 37-year-olds have this expectations. The 27-year-old has these expectations. The 47-year-old has these expectations. So, men with money, they can date around. They can date around. Because at the end of the day, women will still value men's money. No matter how much she makes. Men's money is more valuable than their own. Men's money is more valuable than their own. Because they rather use a man's money than their own money.
Okay. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Now, y'all don't shoot me, y'all. But I don't want a man that has multiple kids. I don't want a man that's an atheist. No smoking. I don't marijuana, cigarettes, absolutely not. I don't do that. I think you like a low life if you do it, but whatever. I think
Wait, you said no cigarettes?
Yeah, no cigarettes, no marijuana. You can drink, that's fine. I drink as well. I think that's about all, trustworthy.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
I think that's a given to say. But,
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
handsome. I don't have a preference when it comes to height. I'm 5'6", but a lot of people think that I'm taller than what I am because I wear a lot of heels. So I'm not saying that I'm looking for somebody that's 6 feet, just either my same height or a little bit taller than me. And like I said,
Okay.
And I dabble. So why?
Say what, baby girl? Say the last part.
I dibble. So you don't have to be black. So I like all race. I don't discriminate at all. So I'm open to that.
Well, that definitely increases your options. I think, I for many years have stated that in my personal world, the black man, regardless of whatever.
Stop the cap.
Here's the thing. Great that she's opening her dating market, her dating pool, right? Not overly crazy with the height and open to all races. Great. But here's the thing. Even that, the money part alone is most likely she's talking about the 15% of the population. 15% of the population. Now, handsome, it is by dating statistics. Most women find most men unattractive. Most women find most men unattractive. So really, even being handsome in women's eyes is not easy. Okay? Being handsome in a woman's eyes is not easy. And I'm talking about conventionally handsome, not easy. It really isn't. So, still, even though she, height is not the biggest thing, race is not the biggest thing, still, two factors, money and looks, is still rare men. This is a thing where women can't comprehend. They make dating harder on themselves. This is the thing. Yes, men in general, average men, of course, they want a 8, 9, and 10. Okay, of course. But here's the thing. Why men are more realistic? They can go for the 4s, 5s, and 6 if she's a nice woman. That's not hard. It's not hard to be a nice person. They can go for the 4, 5s, and 6 if she loves him, treats him like with respect. Loves him and treats him with respect. Not the hardest thing in the world to love someone and treat someone with respect. Although maybe it is harder now, but it isn't the most hardest thing. Men will sacrifice looks or just be loving and respectful. Men will sacrifice that shit. That's why men are more realistic. Now, I'm not saying that, of course, men love beautiful women. No man would say no to an 8, 9, and 6. I mean, no man would say no to an 8, 9, and a 10. No man will say no. But he's realistic. To one get an 8, 9, and 10 is almost it's the same delusion of women wanting the handsome 6 foot, 6-figure man. Same delusion. And to get a 8, 9, and 10 to be faithful to him, men know that that is also delusional as well. So, men are more grounded, more realistic. But yes, if I date a 4, a 5, and a 6, there's a higher chance that she'll be faithful to me, loving, and respectful. Not that hard. Yo, you know what? Yo. Parasocial or elk. I've thought about this. I don't know if I should do it because I think it's like I'm iffy. I'm really iffy about it. Okay, but I have thought of making an episode where I do join the Kendra G thing. I mean, like, I think that'd be crazy. I think that'd be crazy, but I thought that would be a fun episode, you know. So I thought it, but again, I'm no one special, but I thought that would be fun.
Never happened. I've always been loyal, but I do feel as though, ladies, I'm not sure.
Elk is peer pressuring me, but I have been thinking about it. Maybe down the road, I'll do it.
If black women,
and I do it purely for my brothers, for the viewers. Okay, I would do it purely for you guys.
should be loyal to who loves you, right? Be loyal who loves you. Don't waste your life waiting on somebody to love you the way you can be loved by another person. If they're a different race and they're loving you properly, I'm 1000% behind that. Okay, so don't waste your life for somebody that is not trying to court you, be with you. Now, this does not apply, and I want to make sure I'm clear. There's plenty of black men out there who love black women, black families, only want black women, but there's also black men who are very open to dating other races. And so when you have that mindset, black women, you have to be open-minded the same.
Look, I don't care. Date who fits you, and I do the same. I didn't date it out my race before, so I'm totally open to it. And I just want to make one. I know I said generous. I know you probably going to get to that question.
Well, it's the next question. The next question is, should he make a certain amount of...
Oh, no. Elk, I'm not talking about joining the app. I'm talking about joining the show. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about making making a dating app profile. No, I'm thinking about joining the show to make an episode out of it. I'm thinking about that. If I do that, definitely be down the road and see if my brothers would love that.
Money.
And over 100K. Let's just say either at 100K or a little bit over it. And the reason why I say that is because I'm literally there in my career, but also I know myself, and I hate to say this, but I will talk down on a man that make less than me. So I choose not to lower that. I want somebody to make over than I make, so it won't be no arguments and there won't be no jealousy. So yeah. And yeah.
One, I guess at least she's honest. At least she's honest that she will talk down to you. Yeah, I would love to see that, boy. At least she's honest. She knows she will talk down to you if you make less than her. This is a thing again. This mentality that women have, they have to see that's why they attract the men they are attracting. Yo, totally awesome. Yo, Santiago. What's up, my brothers? Is it the white guy? I saw the white guy. I saw the white guy, but he's not that great of a guy.
100K is nothing. Do y'all see what Trump is doing? So let's not. Okay, that's literally like the bare minimum at this point. So I want to make it really clear. If you
100K will never be the bare minimum. Why? Because when only less than 20%, less than, and I'm eyeballing it. I think it's even 15%. If less than 15% of the population, if less than, I gotta repeat these things. If less than 15% of the population can make over 100K or over, if 15% of the U.S. population can only make 100K and above, that is not the bare minimum. When such a small percent of the population only makes that amount, that isn't the bare minimum.
you got a job, you will understand. If you got a kid,
Yeah, that white guy's a fake. That white guy is a panderer. He is your typical Chad. He's like a Derek Jackson, a white Derek Jackson. He is a typical Chad, a man that has had multiple girlfriends at once, have sex with a lot of women, plays with a lot of women, but yet talks a whole lot of shit that says, "Oh, women, you deserve the best," and all blah 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 blah. That man is just another panderer.
100K is absolutely nothing.
Couple questions. Okay. You have a 4-year-old. Did your 4-year-old's dad make 100K?
No, that's why I'm not with him, actually, because he's jealous of me. But we're not going to get into that.
Well, we're going to stay here for 1 second because what's what men will say. You had a baby by a man that didn't make 100K, but now you want a man that makes 100K or more to raise that child with you. They're going to say that.
Yeah, I understand. But when you have a kid, you do raise the bar. And unfortunately, and it's just that. You raise.
It's your kid. Fine. You can raise your bar. Do you qualify for your standards? You're single at 37. This is why tonight's stream is about value. Wake up. Fucking wake up. Realize what your value is. I've said this before. At best, I'm a 5. Average. Average money. Decently above height. I'm 5'11". But average looks. So below average charm. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible. I don't know charm. So I'm a 5 at best. A 5 at best. I'm not out here saying that. Okay, you know what? Since I have a little bit more money, I deserve a model. I have a little bit more money, I deserve an 8, a 9, or a 10. Because you know what? My bar is higher now. Really? Where's the value? It's like the value doesn't equate. And then my life doesn't show it. I've said this before, if you guys heard. I've only dated 1 8 my whole life. If my value was that high, where it fits my bar, fits my standards, I would be dating more 8s at least. But I'm not. So that's why men live in reality, where men see that, you know what? I don't, even though if I want an 8, a 9, or a 10, I know I don't qualify for it. I know that I don't qualify for it. So really, I want to be more realistic. This is why women are notoriously single. Because they eliminate men. They make their dating pool small.
Raise the bar. I know where I am in my career. I know what I make. So it is what it is. If you don't make that, it's totally okay. You don't have to reach out to me. It's somebody else for you, not me.
Ooh, child. Wait, hold on. Your phone was going in and out. You said, when you have a kid, you raise.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't know what I want to do. If I'm going to do it, if I'm going to do it, I don't know how I want to do it. Do I want to go absurd and crazy? Okay? Like trolling Kendra G? Because then she might not put me on if I'm just trolling. Or do I want to be more realistic? I don't know. I don't know.
The bar.
Yeah.
Ivy girl, you know you're gonna be a highlight.
And I'm okay with that, y'all. I love all y'all, but as Black people, as I want the Black men, stop paying attention to those podcasts. Get out here and get in the field for real. Go make some.
You are literally the example of why men say shit on podcasts. Yo, Eric, thank you, my brother. You are literally the reasoning. It's like this is the insanity. You are the example of why men have created these podcasts or men are joining it and watching it. You are the reasoning. Too much yes. Too much attitude, too much delusion.
Money. Stop arguing with females. Go make your money.
Ivy, I would say,
first of all, I'm making my money. My brothers are making their money. Doesn't mean that they don't have time to argue with females. Or I'm not arguing with a female. Doesn't mean that we don't have time to check these delusions. It's like you don't make your money 24/7. But here's the thing. Like I've said this before. My brothers, please invest. Because you know what? Make your money. Make money. If you're investing, your money is... If you're investing long-term in good companies, your money is continuously making money. But here's the thing. You can still check these women's delusions.
listen, I'm not mad at you. But is there any self-accountability for maybe having those requirements before you had a baby by somebody? Because that didn't make that tax bracket, because you just told men to go out there to make some money. And okay, but they're going to shoot back and say, you should say that to your baby daddy.
And look, I can't argue with the go in your room and sit down. I can't argue with that. I honestly can't argue with that.
Literally, why men don't want that BS. You're showing reasons your baby mama said. It's like
all I do is can say that. Actually, I don't got nothing else to say about that.
It is what it is. Okay, we'll move forward. Okay, we'll move. Say again.
I only can go about what I make. Now, my baby daddy, and yes, I take full accountability. And it is what it is. What do you want me to do? My child is already here. My child is loving. We both love our...
What people want you to do, since you've made the mistakes you made, is be realistic. Learn from... This is the thing where women think that raising your standards after you make the mistakes is learning from them. Oh, you know what? The man that I gave a kid to, my body to, my youth to, years of my life to, he's not the man that I want now. So, you know what? Since he didn't make 100K, now after I given my body to a man, give my youth to a man, give a child to a man that's below me, that doesn't mean my standards. Now that I'm less valuable, I want a higher standard of man. But you are not a higher standard of woman. Your money, your career doesn't contribute to your value. It's like, please, this is why men's content is valuable. This is why men's content is valuable. Your money, your career does not add value. At least not substantial. It's like she's a 5. her money maybe at best give her a 0.1 at best, right? Negligible, not even noticeable. Gives her a 0.1 to her value. So now she's a 5.1. Whoop-de-doo. Her money, her career does not, to be honest, her money actually detracts her. Why? Because it makes her more unrealistic, makes her more delusional. Women's money, women's career actually just makes them annoying to be with because they have ego now. They have higher, bigger ego. They think they're better. So they think they deserve better. So to be honest, if I think about it, your job, your career, your money actually detracts from your value because it gives you an ugly personality. So this is the thing where I'm saying, how about truly learning from your mistakes? And okay, I gave my body to a man that, not because he didn't make more money, it's because he is just not that great of a man. No integrity, no values. He didn't want to marry me before he gave me a kid. It's like, seriously, you think a man that has money will have integrity, will have moralities, will have love and respect, will be faithful to you? Money does not automatically make you a man with integrity. Money just amplifies whatever you are. If you are a crappy person, you're just a rich crappy person. If you are a cheater, you're just a rich cheater. If you are a liar, abuser, just whatever kind of toxic person, you're just a rich toxic person. It doesn't make you a better man to be rich.
Our child together. What you want me to do? It is what it is.
Be better. Like, be more realistic. That's what men want you to do. Be more realistic with your expectations, with your standards, with your bare minimum, with the bar, whatever. Be more realistic. You are a baby mama. Your value is low. Your value is low. Your value is lower than when you didn't have a kid. Be more realistic. It never makes sense, only to women, that when you lower your value, your self-value, you have a higher value for the men you want. It's like, seriously, when you are the most valuable, right? When you are in your prime, it's when you have the lowest value in men. Make it. It's like,
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
it's like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why is it when you're in your prime, why is it that when women are in their prime, okay, they have the lowest value for men? Yet when women are at the wall or past their prime or lower in value is when they have the highest standards, the highest expectations, highest bars. Like, make that make sense. It's like, that don't make fucking sense at all. I don't know. I just don't know.
Okay. We got some paid questions. You ready for them?
Let's go.
Let me read it first. Okay, Madison. I'm sorry, I have to comment. Speak down to someone who is making less than you. How about raise someone up? Would you have liked someone to speak down to you? Focus on raising up your appearance, by the way.
Madison, drop your Instagram in the chat. We're gonna go toe for toe, baby, because I'll go straight to your page. I promise you. If you go outside and I go outside, baby, it is no questions. I promise you that. I hands down, I promise you that.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean you attract men? Most women can attract men. It's like, attracting men means what? It means nothing. Can you get the man that you want? That's what it means. Right? That's more valuable. That's a flex. You go outside, she goes outside, means what?
Woo! She said, show your face. She said, show your face when you talking so she can properly address. I mean, that is kind of fair because y'all do be talking with faceless. But either way, okay, we're going to keep on going.
But here's the thing. The people in the comment they don't have the audacity, the entitlement to say these shit. They're not going on this to say shit like that. Saying, oh, I want a 6-figure man. I want a man with money. These cousins, these commenters, they're not as delusional or obviously delusional as these women.
Onyx said, are you willing to reciprocate that generosity?
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Stop the cap.
She ain't going 50-50. She ain't going 50-50. This is a woman. Never, in my honest opinion, never will a woman that says, I want a man that makes over 100K, in the same breath, she would say, I'll go 50-50. Never. Never.
Okay. We did. Okay, so this one I have to ask you. If the guy made 70K, don't reach out to you.
I prefer not to, honestly.
Don't do it.
No.
Okay. If you ain't making matter of fact, if you're making 99.
Look,
huh?
if it's like 90, 95, okay.
Okay, 95 is the lowest.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Look, y'all, it's really, I understand that, people think that that's a lot of money, but once you are in your career and you're actually going up, you look at 100K as like literally nothing. And also, I have a kid, so look, y'all,
No, I think that one of the things, and I sit here as an educated woman, had that from data, not even like this is real life data of me hosting the show for 5 years. Last year, I started actually going out live and doing events. Here's the harsh truth. Whether y'all think it's normal or not, there's not that many men that fit the description that you said because you had a height requirement. Wait, hold on. You do.
She doesn't. She's the 5. Average. Nothing wrong with being average.
Actually you're open all races. Okay, that helps you. Your pool is widened because you're not just focusing on black men. So you do, her pool is.
Again, God, it's like, 17% of U.S. households earn between 100K to 150K annually. 17% household, men and women, gay men, straight men. It's like short men, tall men. 17%. Okay? 17% of U.S. household right here in 2023. That is 2023. Okay? Google it. 2023. 17% of U.S. household makes over 100K. 17%. Only 9% of U.S. household makes over 150K. 9%. It's like, this is a thing where people gotta understand. How rare is that? How rare is that man? How rare is he? That's it.
widen, that does help you in your favor. But I will say the man that you describe is a highly desirable man. And even when I do, this is just real life data. When I have my speed dating events, it's always 80% women to the 20% men. It's always 80% women and 20% men. So the numbers, like, this ain't even about you a queen, you the best. It's just a math equation. So I think women just have to be open to that. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen, because you very well, the good thing in your favor is you're open to all races. So you will be able to have more options. But we'll keep going. Sam Major said, when you have a child, you raise the bar, but you lowered your value.
To me, I didn't lower my value. That's to me.
Yeah, because you're not dating yourself. It's like, here's the thing. It'd be the same thing as being a man. I'm fat, so but my value's not low. You know, being fat, my value's not low. To me, not being jacked, my value isn't low.
Okay.
You're not
Find
dating
somebody
yourself.
that works best for you. Who is that again? Sean Major.
Sam Major.
Sean Major. Let me go to your page, okay?
And do what? And do what? It's like these people aren't making these wild demands.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart, y'all. I will go on each one of y'all page and message y'all.
Ooh. Katrina said, why is it so important that a man make 100K? What does 100K man justify for you? Just need clarification.
It's important because I know that they're working towards something.
What is that something?
I just know where I'm at in my career.
What is that something? Me not being 100K man. I have my own house, my own car, pay my own bills. I don't beg for money. I have never needed anyone's help to pay my bills. I have never needed any woman's help to pay my bills. I've had plenty of women needing my help to pay their bills. I don't make 100K. I've never needed a woman's help to pay my own shit. What is that working to? How is that? Yes, it's like this ridiculous.
I know what my salary is. I know
what do you do again? You work in media advertising.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I know where I am in my career, and I shoot for the stars, y'all. Eggs is super expensive. If you want to take somebody out on a date, once you go outside, y'all, you automatically spend like $100, $200 just to go outside. Like,
not eggs. What? Eggs is super expensive.
No, yeah, eggs is super expensive. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to get people to see like the bigger picture. Like, I'm not on no type of welfare or anything like that. Like, understand that everything is going up.
I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty sure Applebee's would be like $60. It's like, this is the thing where women's perspective is, if I live beyond my means, I need to go to like fine dining. I need to go to non-chain restaurants. That's what their thing is like.
Cost of living is going up. So 100K, y'all.
But let me ask you this, just curiosity. You're already living off of the salary you have, correct? Mm-hmm. So let's just say you join partnership with a man who made $70,000. That would be an extra $70,000 to what you are, in addition to how you're currently living. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I don't look at it like that. No. I look at it as that match. I really want somebody over my salary. Kendra, I don't know what else to say. Like,
okay, fair enough. All right, it's your life.
I hate to say that, and I'm not trying to like be mean, but I really would like look at the man as being less than, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, listen, it's your life. So I just asked this question, not saying that this is the alternative, not saying it cannot happen, but let's just say this is a hypothetical question. A guy that meets your income requirement, doesn't try to date you, you're okay with never dating another man until you see Jesus?
No, can you say that one more time because it kind of cut
So,
out?
okay, I said if there isn't a man that makes 100K or more that is truly trying to date you and join life with you, are you okay with being single for the rest of your life if that was the case?
No, I wouldn't be okay with that. Probably change as I get older, but as of right now, this is
So, as you get older, i.e., as you lose value, as you lose dating market value, you'll change.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
As you become less valuable in men's eyes, you will then change.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
this is my requirements as of right now.
Okay, that was a fair statement. So right now, this is the standard. If life goes on and you get older and you can't close the deal, then you would potentially adjust.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
This is why I said it. This is why, as women age, they become bigger red flags. You think it's logical as you, let's say this, 47. She's 47. I'm going to say right now, she's 37 right now. When she is 47 is now when she requires a man that makes, let's say, 80K. But here's the thing. A man that's 47 makes 80K. 80K. He can still get a woman that's younger than you. He can still get a woman that's younger than you. So really, it's like he can still get a woman that doesn't have kids. He can. It's like, what's your value? This is the thing where women, they can't judge their value correctly, and they can't use what is valuable. What's valuable to them. They can't use it correctly.
Here's the deal. I feel like this. You can have any standard you're willing to live with. The standard doesn't mean you're going to get a matching result. But if you're like, listen, this is my life, and if I don't get this and I'm okay with nothing, I mean, all we can do is respect that, right? Because it's your life. At the end of the day, people going to have their comments. I'm talking to you in this moment in time. Who knows if I ever talk to you again? So you got to live with your life decisions. But you did say you're not okay with that. So we'll see if that comes to your reality. All right, girl, you hitting a lot of buttons tonight, child. Clyde Cloud said, you too cocky, baby. You a typical baby mama and drunk. You're not drunk, are you?
Drunk? Get on somewhere. Come on, drunk? No, baby. I got off of work. Okay, I got off.
No, she's so delusional. She seems drunk.
For work at 5, still got my work clothes on. Drunk? I want to come on this show drunk. Come on, get your life together. And baby mama, that's fine. I'm making money. You broke. Cool.
Who cares? It's like, seriously. This is the masculine energy right here. The masculine energy. My money, my money, my money. Who cares about your resources? You are literally saying you want a man that has the same amount of resources as you or more. So, at the end of the day, what does your resources mean? What does your resources matter? Nothing. Your resources mean nothing. Because you're asking for a man that has the same amount or most likely more resources than you. So you're making money. Great. Means nothing.
Redefine Me said, Kendra, please let these women know that money is surface level. I married my husband and he made good money, but lost his job. Stuff happens. I have come to terms that people got to have their own experience. Like, I do know this. I honestly think that a lot of the men that you guys describe with this money income, if y'all really date them it wouldn't be what you want, because a lot really comes with that, right? But I also learned that experience is the best teacher. As many times as I try to share certain things,
it's a stupid teacher. In my after being how old I am, okay, I've learned experience is for the stupid. Experience is for the stupid. I think advice, learning from other people's mistakes, is for the wise. Learning from your own mistakes is for the stupid.
experience is the best teacher.
Because you can think this, right? Learning from her own mistakes. She became a baby mama. Stupid results. She would be more valuable in the dating market if she didn't have kids. If she learned from other people's mistakes.
So what I pray is you get all that you desire, and then you can decide if that was really what you wanted, right? Because
I guess the question that I have, Kendra, I know you saying like, are you saying that basically 100K is just asking for too much? Because that's all I really asked for.
Yo, why? What's up, my brother?
Well, here's the thing. You gotta, okay, have you ever dated a man that makes 100K or more?
No.
Okay, so this is the thing. Realities are subjective. Not everybody is living the same reality, right? So what I do know is you said your child's father didn't make that salary requirement. And you actually just told us right now you've never dated a man that makes a salary requirement. So the question really becomes, does that man want to date you back? It's not that, I mean, yes, this man is walking around.
I'm doing good, my brother. I'm doing good, my brother. I hope everyone else is doing good. Hope you're doing good, my brother.
On this planet every day. He's watching the show right now, but does he want to date you back? And dating is individual. Not every black woman dates the same. Not every white woman dates the same. It's an individual game. So it's not that you're asking for a lot. You're only asking for a lot if that person doesn't want you back. It's just that simple. You know, some women could have a 500K requirement because that's all they date. So in their world, it's not asking for a lot. That's their reality. But if it's not your reality, then yeah, it could be potentially asking for a lot. And one thing I
want to say is when she said, okay, if 100K is your reality, your requirement, and all you're dating is a 500K man and shit like that, it's your reality. But here's the thing. Dating a man with money doesn't mean you qualify for a man with money. This is part of the delusion of women. If you can get, right? If you can get if you can get dick, okay? Get dick from a man that makes $1 million. Does that mean you qualify for a man that makes $1 million? Does that mean that you can get a relationship, a marriage, long-term commitment from a man that makes $1 million? No, it doesn't. It just means that, you know what? That man that makes $1 million, he wanted to have sex with you. That's all it meant. That's all it means. If you can go on a couple dates, have sex with a man that makes $1 million, okay, cool. That doesn't mean that you qualify for a man that makes $1 million. It only meant that, you know what, a man that makes $1 million wanted your booty. That is it. That is it. Because if you can't get a man that makes 100K, 500K, $1 million to commit to you long term, it don't mean shit.
I will say, and like I just said, I just had a speed dating event last night in Charlotte. 80% women, 20% men, never fails, never fails. So 20% men have 80% to choose out of. And out of 20% men, it's not, they're not all equally rated. There was like actually millionaire men speed dating last night. But let's say there's 3 of those. So now we have 3 top earning men with 200 women to choose from. It's just kind of the numbers game. I'm just trying to share the numbers. So at the end of the day, reality is subjective. And I can't answer that. You can answer what the reality is.
Mm-hmm.
But let's keep going. Should we do the Kendra cam? I don't think we did.
No.
Let's do the Kendra cam.
Kendra's, here's the thing, right? Kendra is a woman that she's not going to date a man that's below her either. So Kendra is really no different. Here's the thing. Kendra, no, the only thing that she's different is that she is a bit realistic. She is fine with being single for the rest of her life if she can't find a man that qualifies for her. I've heard Kendra said that.
Okay. Ooh. Wait, was that the turnaround? That's like the boxing turnaround with the hands up, like what you say?
Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, all this going back and forth about some salary, y'all.
Okay. So
literally, you've never dated a man that makes that amount. So this is a thing where that's why people are talking about that. I swear to God, this is one of the most delusional conversations, one of the most delusional talking points of women. They put down six-figure men so much. They say they're everywhere. Okay, if these men are so common, if six-figure men are so common, why are so many women not in relationship with these men? This is the thing where that's why men say it's delusional. This is why men say that women's standards are unrealistic. If six-figure men are so common, why are so few women in relationships with these men?
why do you think you haven't dated a man in your salary tax bracket yet? That's a requirement.
Honestly, I don't go out. I do go outside, but I don't go outside like that, y'all. I don't even go outside enough. I'm just trying to get outside and trying to have a good time, but I don't go outside to even meet anyone. I'm only going into the office one day out of the week. So it's not like I'm just outside, and I don't grocery shop out, like actually go in the grocery store. I actually order online or order on an app. So that's what I think. That's what I think. But maybe it's something else. Maybe
how about this? You international tonight, child. And I'm gonna make you a highlight. So you gonna be outside for real. I want to say, okay. Ooh, child. Okay, you guys, no more paid questions. I'm gonna read the ones that are here, but we don't gotta add no more because I want to finish. Marcus is telling me to draw you a man. Do you know what that means?
we ain't gotta do that. Of course,
I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'll read it fast. So a smart man is not taking care of another man's children and another man's baby mama.
You know what? So many people say that, and there's so many women that go on and get married. I got one child, y'all. One kid.
Okay. If you met this 100K plus man, what if he wants to be with you and with possible marriage, but wants a side chick also? Would that be okay?
One more. Let me read it.
She said, if you met this 100K plus man, what if he wants to be with you in marriage, but wants a side chick also? Would that be okay?
Kendra, go to the next question. Y'all crazy. Y'all.
I actually want to know your answer.
To be a side chick?
No. Would you allow him to have a side chick? No.
Okay. Type of games. I don't play games. No.
You don't play. You seems like you're playing a game right now. Because it's a game because you're being unrealistic. Like even Kendra said it. She had 3 millionaire men. Hundreds of women wanted these men. In one of her singles events. 3 millionaire men. Hundreds of women wanting these 3 men. 3 men. It's like, could you not use your brain? Could you not use your brain? If you want these men so badly, if it's like money is so important, top priority, guess what? More than likely, you're sharing that man. Why do you think CEOs, athletes, entertainers are rarely ever monogamous, ever faithful? Rarely, in personal opinion, right? They're not the most faithful type of men.
Okay. The only saving grace is having a bunch of those kind of men coming on the show and ridiculing or humbling these women. Otherwise, we're doomed. Well, those men come on the show. Actually, we have these men on the show, and we just had Jay, who essentially, only thing we got to remember, Avi is open to other races. So she's just not asking for black men. So that does change the game for her.
Oh, shit. Why? English is your second language? What's your first language, bro?
A little bit, because she has different races to choose from. But I have had 100K attractive men on my show, and they tell you what it is. They're very cocky, and women do get turned off once they are very blunt and cocky and say they're the prize and all that. But again, like I said,
guess what? They are the prize. This is a thing where I've said this before. Men in general, yes, men in general aren't the prize. Men don't call themselves the prize. Men in general don't call themselves the prize. Men know they're not. Men know they're not. The men that these women want, 6-figure earners, millionaires, these men are the prize. Why? Because most women want them. The top 20% of men are the prize because women want them. That's what makes them the prize. When you're 20% compared to the 80%, yes, you're the prize.
You got to experience it for yourself to recognize if it's for you or not. Okay, Marcus, I think you got an average woman. Average women are super delusional out here.
Okay, I'm Delulu. Bye.
So, do you want more kids?
No, yo.
You don't want more kids?
No.
Oh, I missed that. Wait a minute.
Yeah. No.
So you want this man that does well
his own kid. Like, I'm okay. Maybe he has one kid already as well, and he don't want any more.
Okay. How old are you again, Avi? Oh, you're 36. Okay. Oh, I missed that part.
So he's not going to get a kid out of you. You don't want him to have a lot of kids. A man with one kid, this is a thing where, personal opinion, I think most men, they want more than one kid. In my personal opinion. Personally, I like a lot of kids. I don't know. I think it's something within men that they want to reproduce. I just think that's how men are. Oh, shit. New pack? Is that a... What kind of language is that? That's not a... That's not like Inuit. Right? That's interesting. Bro, I love having a diverse chat. I love that. She is crazy. Because this is the thing. It's like, you want a man that doesn't have a lot of kids, so he has one kid. He ain't gonna get a kid out of you. Why would he want to marry you then? You're never gonna get married. It's like, I've said this before. Most men don't want to marry. But personal opinion, if you're going to have kids, you should get married. That's just how I feel. Just for security, for the symbolism, right? The family unit. I believe if you're gonna have kids, you should get married. But if you're not, there's no value in getting married.
You don't want to have any more kids.
No, y'all. Y'all probably would. If I go into details, y'all probably would be looking at me like I'm crazy. I want a man that cooks for me.
She wants a man to cook. She wants a man to cook. No kids from her. makes over 100K, handsome, can't cheat, doesn't have side chicks, monogamous to her. She's a baby mama. Her baby daddy nowhere close to you. It's like Alaskan. Okay, yes. Oh shit, I didn't know I have quite a few Canadian viewers. That's really cool. I love that. I love that. She's looking for a slave. This is the thing where I can see why she's still single.
So you're not gonna cook either?
No, I don't cook. Go ahead, Kendra. Come on.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for
No,
you, girl.
Kendra, let's go on to the next.
I had to do it, girl. Now you almost made it through, but now you don't want to cook. You ain't having no more kids, Ivy girl. Now you almost listen. I almost didn't do it. But come on, girl. You ain't cooking either. What does this man get?
Peace. Motivation.
Peace with somebody
She's not gonna make no damn peace.
else's baby. How we know your baby daddy ain't crazy? Now he gotta raise the kid with another man's input on how he raised the kid. How is that peace? He got a princess woman who don't even want to cook for him after whatever he's making. It's a hard day at work, but he has to do out there into the
Yo, big bars. What's my brother?
world and come home and then cook the meals
Hold on,
too.
but I'm working too, y'all. I don't believe a lady staying home.
Who cares if you're fucking working? You want a man with money. You're working by choice, not because he needs you to. It's like, I swear to God, this is why I don't watch Kendra G, right? I don't watch Kendra G because Kendra G shows the most stupid ass women in the world. You want a man with money. He doesn't give a shit if you work because it doesn't bring value to him. He doesn't need your money. Men that make money are not asking for women that make money. Guess what men are making with money asking for? Just don't be a fucking leech. That's it. Don't be a leech and add fucking value. I swear to God. This is why, okay? Why men's content exists. I've said this before. If women like this was gone from the dating market, literally, women like this are gone from the dating market. Men's content, gone. Men's content would be gone. But this is why men's content are growing. This is why men's content is growing. Because women are getting delusional, have more delusional every day.
Okay? I work. I'm going to continue to work, so I'm working too. Okay?
So why can't you cook for him?
So maybe we both can cook. Maybe you can show me a few things and I...
Show you? Show you? Like literally you don't already know how to? You're 37. It's like you bring no fucking value. I said she's a 5. This woman is a fucking 2. She's the 2. Overall package, being a baby mama, 37, average looks, terrible personality, no other fucking value, you are a 2.
I ain't no cook, y'all. It just is what it is. I'm not a cook.
Javi, what was your last relationship, girl?
2 years ago.
And he know if he lose that job, you gonna talk down on him because he gonna be a worthless nothing man.
No, it don't go like that. No, it's not gonna go like that. You know, I understand that people get laid off, they lose their job. That's not how it goes. I'm saying starting off. Like, I don't want you coming into a relationship not making no money. But I understand everybody can get laid off here and there. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, you a piece of shit, you a loser. I'm not going to do that.
That don't make sense. That don't fucking make sense. If he doesn't make over 100K, you look down on him. If he makes over 100K but loses his job, stop making 100K. You won't talk down to him then? So a man that doesn't make 100K, you talk down to him. A man that stops making 100K, you be faithful? You won't talk down to him? Or there's a ticking time bomb. 3 months, 6 months, a year, he better start making back over 100K. That's like seriously.
Stop the cap.
Yes, stop the fucking cap. It's like, seriously? That don't make sense.
What was your last relationship again?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'll pass.
You are so...
She belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
She is a 1. This woman is a 1. $37. Average looks. Can't cook. Can't cook. A baby mama. Expects you to cook. High expectations. Giving her bodies to men that don't. She said it. She doesn't date. She has never dated a man that makes over 100K. Gives her body to men that don't make her, don't meet her standards. But you, who gets a relationship from her, needs to make that. You need to cook. You need to be handsome. You need to make over 100K. You can't get kids from her. You're getting a used old body. I swear to God.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Just please, just.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
She's a 0. I mean,
3 flaws you have to work on.
I think it's all about me. And then another thing, which we already been talking about, sometimes I come off wrong. Like, I think I'm too direct when it comes to men. So I'm working on that, of how I say things to them. Oh my God. And, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. I just say patience. I had another one, but I can't think of it right now.
So now we got to hear this answer. Why would a man be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm Abby. Because I'm Abby. And I know you hate that. I know you absolutely hate that. But I do bring peace, y'all. I'm generous as well. I'm very loving. I don't got nothing else to say, Kendra.
what woman doesn't say she's loving? What woman doesn't say she's loving? Bring peace? Seriously? I don't see this woman bringing peace. And generous? You're asking a man that makes 100K. What does it mean to... Are you paying his bills? Are you taking him on trips? Are you paying for dates? What does your generous mean? It means nothing.
Yeah, I know.
You said you have dated outside your race, right?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Javi girl.
I know it seemed like a lot, y'all, but I promise.
This is what it seems like. It
seems like you asking for a man that has a high value while you have a low value. That's what it seems.
It seems like you said it as your flaw. Everything is about you. So it's like you're just really thinking about everything that benefits you and not how the partner could benefit, right? And the fact of the matter is, if a man is, I know we all think that 100K is not a large salary, but it is a large salary, right? And if that man is working hard, it's like you're kind of asking a lot for this man, but you're also not giving a lot in return. You know, you don't want to cook for him. If he wanted more children, that's not an option, you know.
I don't like. I don't cook now. However, I know how to cook the regular stuff that Black people eat, chicken, whatever. I know how to cook the stuff, right? The basic stuff I know how to cook. I just would prefer not to cook because I'm not the best cook. But however,
no man wants to force you to do it. That's the thing. So really, you might as well say you don't cook. It's like it doesn't feel enjoyable to feel like you're forcing the woman you love to do something she doesn't want to do.
I can cook, y'all. Now,
And that this is the thing. This is why a lot of men are single. This is why a lot of men are single. Because if I'm going to be in a relationship and this is what I get, it's like high expectations, low value. Why am I going to be in a relationship? This is why I'm saying, like, I've worked hard. I've worked hard. Yes, annually, my income ain't that high. My net worth, thanks to investing, it's pretty decently high. So I may not qualify annually for a lot of these women, but I do qualify net worth for a lot of these women. So really, and I'm not even talking about the men that do work hard and do qualify for them annually. I wouldn't want to deal with these women.
all y'all gonna say this. I don't really know how to cook dinner food. However, I do know how to cook chicken, XYZ. I'm like a breakfast person. So not that I don't cook at all. I will, but I just prefer not.
Mac and cheese is not cooking. And like frying eggs is not cooking. It's not really, it's not much. Toasting bread is not, it ain't much. Okay? Toasting bread it's really not doing much. Frying bacon, not really rocket science.
Okay. I told y'all no more paid questions, child, but
go on to bed, y'all.
Oh, but this might be on your favor. Bessie Jones says she's absolutely correct. 100K isn't a lot of money, but there is something to be said for enjoying her company versus the hardcore energy. She is beautiful, but seems really scratchy.
What does that mean?
Any woman, anybody that says 100K is not much, you are fucking delusional. You are delusional. When under 20% of the population makes over 100K, when less than 20% of the population makes over 100K, and then you have the entitlement to say 100K is not much, you are delusional. Plain and simple.
The last part.
She's absolutely correct. 100K isn't a lot of money, but there is something to be said for enjoying her company versus the hardcore energy. She is beautiful, but seems really scratchy. I don't know.
Maybe she missed.
She's not beautiful, but the scratchy part, attitude, she does seem like
spilled or something. But thank you.
Okay. The world said, take her to the king. She has nothing to bring. She's built just like Gummy Bear, and she has no ring. Leave her at the cross. She is a delusional boss. He made a nursery rhyme. I think she has a nice body. I think there's men that would like her.
I promise you, hands down, when you see me, if you see me talking about some sketchy body, baby, that ain't over here. I promise you, that ain't no.
You're 37. Your body may be okay, but this is why you're still just a 2. Because like I said, 80%, okay? Men find 80% of women attractive. Men find most women attractive. Your body ain't, nothing special. I've seen women with the same body. Okay?
Over here. That ain't over here.
All right, we're done. I'm not reading no more questions, so don't spin them.
Okay, I mean, It's just the delusion of a lot of these women. So this woman is great, great reaction, right? Great breakdown. I mean, like, there's plenty to talk about. This woman's delusional.